So let's have some fun today with ChatGPT and figure out if we can use this to craft the perfect submission email to a production music library in the TV film world. Some of you have already partnered with the library, but many of you are still in the camp of trying to figure out how to submit and create that just amazing email to basically pitch your album to a production music library. And this is one thing that ChatGPT can certainly help us out with. So I'm going to show you in this video what prompts and what terms I would put into this to try to craft the most persuasive and direct pitch to a production music library. So again, just go ahead and open up an account if you want to try to follow along with me, chat.openai.com. And we'll get started here by just typing in, let's say, can you help me craft a music submission email to a production music library. Pardon my slow typing, guys. All right, and it's starting to work already. Right off the bat, it's a bit long, I hope this email finds you well. I don't know, that's, that kind of stuff I'm not really that into. Writing, submit my music for consideration, aspiring music. Okay, right off the bat though, I kind of think this should be a lot shorter. My philosophy when I work with production music libraries is I don't want to take a lot of their time. And so when I personally get long emails like this, it's just like, oh, okay, I got to go read through it all and figure out what's going on. So I'll say, thanks, but can you shorten this in half? Let's try something like that, see what it does. Okay, that's a little bit more manageable there. So, I'm submitting my music for consideration to be included in your production. Attached are, and it basically has these brackets where you can kind of insert your numbers and track titles. This is not what we need. Gotcha. I am open to adjustments and create custom music or provide stems upon request. Okay. So, from based on what it's telling me here, I'm going to say remove the stuff about track titles. Add that I own all the rights to the music and include that my music is available for exclusive licensing. So I'm adding these things because this is primarily what a lot of the exclusive music library is going to ask for. So if you can kind of put this right in your email to them, it's going to be a lot more compelling and more interesting for them. So I own all the rights to the music that I'm submitting, and it is available for exclusive licensing. So essentially, it just kind of copied what I put right there. So attached are, and we're not going to do attached. So let's try something like this. Remove the attached language and add a space to input my custom domain link. Wonder if it'll understand that. Let's see what happens. My music can be accessed at, there you go, where you can listen to and download my tracks. Remove downloading tracks. And some of these prompts, you can basically just copy and paste what it gave you here and just sort of, obviously remove it yourself. Like it's just kind of like ridiculous sometimes to have to type this in. So where it goes, I'm open to adjustments and can create custom music or provide stems upon request. I look forward to discussing how I contribute to your library and enhance your projects. Okay, that's pretty good right there. That's basically a very concise, short, it has all the relevant information, and that can really do well for you. I'm just curious, let's start having some fun now. Let's say, can you make it more persuasive? Let's see what this AI model can do. It added this in your esteemed production music library. All right, a little flattery. As a passionate, experienced composer and producer, I believe that my tracks would be a perfect match for your diverse range of projects. I take pride in owning all the rights to the music I'm submitting, so that's a little bit of, pumping yourself up a little bit. With my unique style and sound, I am confident my composition will add depth and emotion to your projects, enhancing the overall impact of your productions. And that one you might want to add the impact of your clients' productions, because a lot of times production music libraries aren't working on the TV film projects themselves. They're actually supplying the music, right? So this is getting a little bit longer. I'm genuinely excited about the opportunity to collaborate with you and contribute to your renowned catalog. So it's a little bit of flattery. Maybe that's not really necessary, so you don't have to go with that. But you can certainly play around with this and add and adjust and change things. But certainly, before we went into the persuasive realm, this is a very, very professional, concise, and ready to go prompt that basically took a couple of minutes essentially to create. So you can use my prompts, you can go further with this, you can add things, you can change things, whatever you need to do. But definitely start playing around with tools like ChatGPT and see what they can do for you, because this is certainly going to be something that the producers and the musicians that start to play around with this stuff and start using it, they're going to have a little bit of an edge on the people that are not getting curious about this technology and not using it. So I hope you guys can use this to potentially put together a really persuasive submission email to a production music library. If you're new to the channel and you want to learn more about how AI is affecting not only the sync licensing business and sync licensing producers, but all musicians in general, do subscribe to my channel. Definitely leave a like if you found this helpful, and I encourage you to definitely drop a comment below if you're new. I'd love to meet you, love to hear about where you're coming from and what your story in the music world essentially is. So definitely stay tuned. We're gonna have many more videos and tutorials and introductory concepts like this on this channel. So we're gonna go into some really amazing and exciting times here with this new AI technology.